Jade Cargill has been absolutely screwed by WWE with this booking decision. In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what that booking decision is, because Jade Cargill, coming out of Bash in Berlin, is once again tag team champions with Bianca Belair. Their second reign as women's tag team champions. They initially won it earlier this year. They had a lengthy and notable reign, and now they are in their second reign. Ironically, they beat Alba Fyre and Isla Dawn for the championships at Bash in Berlin, the same set of champions that they lost the titles to in their initial run as champions earlier this year. The Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, it's been a pairing that has worked for WWE, yet WWE just simply can't get out of their own way, and I'm absolutely tired of it. Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, in the case of both, they are two top single stars. Regardless of what you think of Jade Cargill, whether she's overrated or underrated, WWE simply sees her as a big star. Ironically, they paired her with one of the most beloved baby faces in all of WWE in Bianca Belair after seeing what she did as a heel in AEW. Jade Cargill, she continues to get better in the ring with her in-ring skill set and her promos, and the pairing with Bianca Belair, it really worked. It worked from the beginning. They had a notable reign as women's tag team champions. Yet, WWE has decided to go with another reign as women's tag team champions instead of doing something in which everyone wants. Everyone wants to see, and I just don't understand it. Now we have to suffer through yet another reign as tag team champions, and seems what is like a meaningless title run for them. And I think it was a wasted opportunity at Bash in Berlin. Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair have talked about wanting to do a singles match together. They think it's a big-time match. Fans have wanted to see this match. I have wanted to see this match. Yet WWE simply is not wanting to get around to doing it, and I just don't understand. Bash in Berlin was something in which set up. It was a layup in terms of booking, 101 for WWE and Paul Triple H Levesque. I don't know if Triple H was so distracted with his daughter going to college, in which he missed the PLE to get her moved in and be there for that moment. But what are we freaking doing? Okay, so let's set the scene. Bash in Berlin, Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, they challenge Alba Fyre and Isla Dawn for the Women's Tag Team Championships, right? It was going to be a good match. But we knew that Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, they probably weren't going to win. What happened, though? They won. Alba Fyre and Isla Dawn were minus 200 favorites going into this match. Even Vegas thought that they were going to win it. Yet we put the titles back on Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. So how is WWE screwing them? Well, they're screwing Jade Cargill, they're screwing Bianca Belair, and they're screwing the fans out of not doing the singles match between Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. They've talked about wanting to do the match. They think it's a big match. And you had the opportunity. It was a layup. You have Bianca Belair take the pinfall. She loses the match for her team. Jade Cargill, after the match, gets upset. She thinks Bianca cost them the championships. She turns heel and destroys Bianca Belair. That's how you do it. And then October 5th, Bad Blood, you have them work a singles match. You want to push it out a little further. You want to write Bianca Belair off of television. You want to do it in Saudi Arabia at Crown Jewel in November. You can do it there. You don't want to do it in Crown Jewel. All right, you got Survivor Series in November. There are so many ways in which you could have got to this Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair match, yet they had a very simple, basic, and to the point opportunity in which they did not elect to take, and I just can't wrap my head around it. I don't get it. When you have money on the table, y'all, don't pick up pennies on the floor. Grab the money on the table. Take the money, take the money, take the money. And WWE, they're like, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. And maybe, because I'm trying to get the rationale behind this booking decision, like, what do we do? The thing that keeps coming back to me is, what are we doing? And it's, well, maybe they're saving it for WrestleMania. Maybe, but I think there's other ways you could get around that, right? Like, you could still have them be in an alliance as baby faces and go into their own separate feuds, and then you have Jade cost Bianca, or you have Jade attack her, or whatever. Either way, you didn't have to put the championships on them, right? Like, what are we doing? Jade Cargill has proven based off of the success and the longevity in which she had as a top heel in AEW, that she can run as a heel. Give her the ball. Give her the ball, and she can absolutely run with it. Bianca Belair, for years in WWE, has been a beloved babyface. That is a role in which is what she knows. She only knows that role. She's great at that role. That's what has led to her success in WWE, alongside creative and just hard work. Yet, a feud in which is gonna be epic, they just don't do it. And I don't get it. There was a lot of whiffs on this show, something which I've talked about in my results video and my 3 horrible booking decisions video. I think you should go back and check that out. But, like, what are we doing? And then, ironically, in the post-event press conference, you had a reporter ask Jade Cargill about AEW, and Jade Cargill's like, look, I'm tired of answering questions about AEW. And you can't blame the girl, right? She said that she's just tired of answering questions about AEW. She was there. She's grateful for what she had there and them start giving her her start in pro wrestling. Yet she's in WWE. She's focused on what she's doing in WWE, and that's it. And I agree with her. Why are we asking questions about AEW? The woman has legitimately opened. I've done a video every single time that she talks about this because we get a little bit more info. But this last video that I did like a few months ago, she laid it out all on the line. I mean, she went as in-depth as a person can. And it's not even like it's an in-depth question, right? Like, Jade Cargill, she got her start in AEW. They gave her a lot of success. They gave her her name. She found popularity because of it. She then decided she is in a older position in which a lot of people are not. She understands that women's wrestling is different, in which is not like the men where you can go out there and you can wrestle into your 50s or 60s. She understands that she's got a window and it closes around 40, and she didn't want to be in a spot where, with a time frame like that in a company in which was still growing, she wanted to be on the biggest stage possible to get the most exposure possible. And she also has Hollywood aspirations. So she's answered all these questions. So for the love of God, stop asking this woman why she left AEW, or how she felt about her AEW run, or what she thinks of Tony Khan, or their booking, or their creative, or their anything related to AEW. This woman has been in WWE for, what, a year, if not almost a year, depending on when you hear this. She's been on the main roster and working actively for months. Just stop asking her. Hey, let me know down in the comments area below, what do you think about Jade Cargill and this whiff, I believe, of WWE's booking. Hit that like button, subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you are notified every single time we upload new wrestling content here to the channel. Thank you so much for your support and you watching and supporting us. And I will see y'all in the next video.